Excellent, thank you, lady. How did you hear about this event?
From email, social media. That's on post.com.
Oh.
Yeah, they're good.
Okay.
My head back.
I found out by Facebook, and I was interested in attending for Fashion Week. So here in New York, check me out at Vanity LaPree. I am a spoken word poet, by the way, and I'm looking forward to checking out this event.
Facebook. I was up one night and I was scrolling and I found it on Facebook and I was like, wow, what a legit, it was nice.
Hit me up on, you know what I'm saying, Spear Media NY on Twitter, Spear on YouTube.
Metro.
Yes, I had a friend of mine told me that to get the advertisement on the Metro newspaper. I did, I was interested, and they also, now I'm here.
Metro Plus, it's your health insurance.
What happens before the big show starts.
I see.
Thank you for your support.
We have a great experience lined up for you tonight, so get ready for some fun, trendy fashions and an epic panel discussion. Fashion Fit is a New York Fashion Week event with a health and wellness twist, featuring fashion by upcoming New York City designers and 2 discussions on building your empire and keeping yourself looking and feeling good.
So Metro Plus fosters preventive care. That's the plus of Metro Plus, and I constantly foster that in our day in and day out, is that we foster preventive care. Health insurance can alleviate a lot of unexpected expenses that you may incur. It can become a fiscal burden on you, your loved ones, your families, and thereafter they'll just keep going. These bills pile up. As my colleague had said earlier, Victor Bell, if you see these ambulances and their bills that come to you later on, $500 just for like half a mile. Like, who charges that? I'd rather just take an Uber to where I'm going, right? If you're sick, right? If you can make it there if you're sick. But the point is that health insurance is very, very important, and it's affordable now. And as Roger said, you know, if you want to be a part of this movement, you have to sign up. And we have plans that range from the time a child is born to when you can get married to even after you retire. So we have plans throughout your entire lifetime. And there's affordable plans from where you may not pay anything on a given month, or you may be paying $20 a given month. So the income ranges kind of range from, let's say, just to give you an example, for a single adult, it could be from $11,000 a year that you're making up to $47,000 a year. So depending on the family size that you have and your current situation, we have a plan that fits you. Now, why is Metro Plus important? Because we put on such an awesome show, right? So, and no other health plan has done that. So you guys have
what other health plan put on a fashion show during
no one
Fashion
else
Week?
has done that. So that's definitely a perk, and that's the reason why you should join Metro Plus. But I'm not sure if you all know, but New York, we're owned by our New York City Health and Hospitals system. So we're a city health plan. We're owned by the city, and we serve the city. We're not interested in people in Pennsylvania. We're not interested in growing our membership in Florida. We're interested in you, New Yorkers. We're interested in keeping you healthy, keeping you fit. You know, all these the panelists that we have here, they talked about being fit, but it starts from within. It starts with your health, and it starts with you. So, join Metro Plus, speak to our representative today. I'm here, I'll stay here as long as you guys want, and I can answer your questions, but you gotta join the movement, you gotta sign up.
Good point. So one quick thing, just to let you know, Metro Plus has over 500,000 members in New York City, so we're serving a big portion of New York. And I also know that they offer a lot of wellness programs. As Sarah was mentioning, prevention, we have all type of programs like a telehealth program. If you have, let's say, diabetes or congestive heart failure, and you don't want to keep running back and forth to the doctor to get checked up on, having them do the prick at the hospital, we can put a device in your home, and you could self-take these diabetic reads and these congestive heart reads right from the home that's connected to a system that they're reading back at a central monitoring station, just like ADT. They can see what's going on, and you can, telehealth. And if there's any abnormal readings, you immediately get a phone call from a nurse who asks you, what's going on, and they'll dispatch, let's say, an ambulance or a doctor to your house right away. So there's all these cool wellness programs that Metro Plus has to offer as well. Great, thank you. This is another open question. Panelists, what role does economics play in wellness and image? Economics. Yeah, what role does economics play in wellness and image?
Do you want to answer?
I think it plays a huge role. I think I'm a big believer that health and wellness should be accessible to everyone. You know, this is a big reason why we created Metro Moves in this movement, so that the community has access to health and wellness programs.
Right.
And I'll just speak from the perception of a Black woman. You know, I didn't necessarily grow up in a household where, you know, we were taught such healthy habits, right? Like, so we kind of ate collard greens and all kinds of things. And not that that's bad, but I think that part of my mission as a Black woman and my oath to my community is to make sure that we have accessible resources and we understand the importance of being healthy and we take our health serious. So that is, I feel, one of the things that I've been tasked with.
Sure. Not everybody can afford an expensive gym membership. Not everybody can buy. Eating healthy is expensive. You know, buying the things, you know, you always hear about the good foods always cost the most. And so sometimes if you don't necessarily have the resources, the money to buy the best fruits and vegetables, to go to the best gyms to work out, it kind of plays into how you go about being healthy.
Totally.
So when you could do exercise programs with trainers that are affordable, and the Metro Moves, the best gym in the world is outdoors. Because you could create a gym in any park, on any street, out here in New York City, doing exercises right in the street without all the fancy gym equipment that may not even be the best thing for you. So economics, I know, will play a role in.
Right, and just to tackle that as well, it plays a role in two ways.
Sure.
Now, first, the people who are dealing with their own economics, and from what I've seen, economics is closely associated with educational background in many instances.
Absolutely.
So, and they've done studies. The higher the educational level, where in high school, college, masters, those people tend to be more aware and more health conscious.
Absolutely.
So that's on the front end, your choice is made.
100%.
Then the other thing, when you walk up in one of these health facilities, what's one of the first questions they ask you? What's your coverage?
That's right.
Now, so, believe it or not, the kind of service that will go to you from that point on will be directly dictated to what you have. So the economics are hitting you on both ends.
Absolutely.
Can I just add something too?
Sure.
Sorry. I'm sorry. So, you know, and I just many years being a single mother too, you know, one of the things, you know, that kind of came in my direction was the opportunity to, you know, join a local YMCA, right? Shout out to the Y.
The Y.
You know, they were just gracious enough where I got a free membership, and that was the only way that I could afford to go work out and have my family come. So I think, back to your point, economics is key, and we need to have more accessible programs that people can tap into.
I think out of all my friends, I'm the one with the cheapest membership. I got a $10 Planet Fitness a month membership. Shout out to Planet Fitness for $10 a month too. And a lot of my other friends go to these fancy gyms with pools and all this other stuff. I'll take my $10 Planet Fitness.
It works. Hey.
It works. Yeah,
and also to tap it out with what they said, pretty much when you look good, you feel good.
Absolutely.
So, and the designers and the fashion perspective, for the people to have the ability to buy clothes, buy fashion, and look good, that also has a lot to do with it.
Absolutely.
So it plays a big role in the economics. And then from the designer's point of view, you know, it is always like my goal personally is the ability to be able to connect these designers with buyers so they can stand, you know, their brand and they can get out there and make their dreams come true. That is a role in the economic part of the whole business.
Absolutely.
So it plays both ways, like he said. But the bottom line is, when you look good, you feel good.
Absolutely.
So it goes together.
Yeah, people always feel like you gotta buy the most expensive clothes to look good or feel good. You can put together a nice outfit on a low-income budget, right? As long as you know how to style yourself, and you feel good with it.
Can I just make one more point quickly? Sorry. Because I just want to say shout out to Athleta, because I feel like as a company they do this very well. If you do not know this, Athleta offers free community fitness classes every single week. We have over 40 classes on the schedule. They are free and open to the public. You can go on MindBody and you can sign up there. They are the creme de la creme of instructors that teach there. So you're getting a quality workout class and you get to shop. So it's fashion and fitness.
We got our Athleta representative over in the corner here too. Grow Athleta. All right. We'll do one more question before we start some more fashion. Panelists, at what level of success would you consider a business to be a healthy empire?
Can I go first?
Oh, there you go.
That's a great question. I think a business, it's to the point where it's a healthy empire when the business can support itself. But not only support itself, but also support the growth of the business. I think, I'm not sure if you guys agree with me, but I think that's a healthy empire.
Absolutely.
When your business can support itself and it can support its growth. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I agree. I think
Kenya.
I think for me that it's that, and it's also the ability to be able to kind of pay it forward and give back. I feel like you're blessed to be a blessing to other people, so it's great to be, you know, wealthy and well off, but I don't think that's meant for you to hold on to, right? It's meant for you to sow seeds and, you know, help other people move forward and sow into what they have going on as well. So
We heard that from Buster too, you know, absolutely. Okay.
Right. To tackle it next, you know, the analogy of empire, I don't know if that's the best, because, you know, you think about the American empire. The empire is all-consuming. You know, you're all over the place, sometimes starting wars to take people's resources. So to have an empire meaning you want to dominate.
Okay.
Now, I think a business, especially a health business, you want to be an intricate part with all the other health players.
Absolutely.
So you don't have to have a dominant role, but an intricate role.
Absolutely.
We need more doctors knowing about nutrition.
Absolutely.
We need them knowing about more options than pharmaceuticals. You know, they don't have to write a prescription for everything that's wrong with you. There's things related to the foods you choose that will alleviate diabetes, obesity, high blood pressure, so on and so forth. So the analogy of empire, no, but you should be willing and able to intricately interact with all other health professionals related to your client that you're serving.
Absolutely. Nikki, you have any points on that?
I think a healthy empire and business-wise is when everybody who works in the same environment are happy and healthy.
Absolutely.
I have about 70 staff.
Okay.
We all know each other. We have a group chat. We talk about almost everything personally or business-wise. We talk about, you know, the classes that we take, how many miles, you know, we run, and that kind of sharing put together a very healthy environment in my business.
Absolutely good. And well, thank you guys for all of those answers. I don't actually have my own business. I actually work for a company, but I am in charge of a large portion of the company as far as the staff. And, you know, my team of 300 people, I always tell them, don't look at us as salespeople. We are actually, we work for the community. You know, my degrees are in public service. And I tell people all the time, we are not salespeople. We are public servants. We're here to make sure that people get educated about health insurance. We're here to solve their problems, guide them to the right resources, and from that, people will come over to you to enroll. Don't I preach that all the time, right, Sarah?
Absolutely.
You don't have to say that. Just
No, you really do. He really does. And he doesn't only say that we should, you know, we're public servants and we need to serve the community, but we have that healthy environment amongst our team as well. And you do foster that, Roger.
All right, thank you.
And I'm not saying that because I'm sitting next to you.
All right. I gave you those $5. Right? No, I'm sorry. All right, no pressure, no pressure. But
you asked a question in the last panel that I just wanted to tackle just briefly.
Real quick.
Because it's very important. It was related to imagery. And on how people have their esteem affected by their body type. And just as anyone here or wherever this information will get to, you have to be aware that our self-image is being so manipulated by the media sources, the magazines, half the people you see, you might idolize, what you see is airbrushed. These people on insane diets that's almost threatening their lives in many instances to look in this. And there's a fashion too, is pushing this gaunt kind of look where so many of the supermodels are underweight. And they put a lot of pressure on women to fit into a female body type that is unrealistic. Even the BMI, that standard for the most part is fixed on the European female and European male body type. Any of the women can tell you there are women from different cultural backgrounds that have a different weight on their BMI but still look great and feel healthy. So be mindful before you start setting your goal as to what you think you need to change or modify or alter. Make sure you're not following some kind of distorted image that's not even real to start with, from the magazines, the TV commercials. Beautiful bodies come in different sizes. The things you want to watch are your numbers. You want to know your cholesterol. You want to know your blood sugar. For men, you got to know our PSA, especially as you get older. So if your internal health is good, don't be so concerned with what the scale says or what that tape measure says. because there's an industry driving you to buy certain things, to eat certain things, and to look certain ways so they can sell things to put on your body and to put into your body. So don't be a victim to that.
I think that's very liberating. And what I did, I think it was 5 years ago, I threw my scale. I haven't had a scale in my house in 5 years because I used to be very addicted to the scale, right? And I lived and just, it owned me and it was such bondage. So I get it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get it.
All right, well, that was a wealth of information. Panelists, it's another all-star panel of experts here. Thank you guys so much for your knowledge and your wisdom and sharing. You know, these are your personal tidbits to us, and we thank you so much for empowering us with all this great information. Thank you so much.
Now there's so much words that I live by, and that's just how I do. I'm young right now, but I won't be forever. So I'ma live it up like that's true. You might wanna roll with me too. Said I don't mean to brag, but I live a life that most can only dream about. Yeah. Hey. So baby, come be my dream girl. Pick up fantasy and let me work out. Has anybody ever heard this song? Let me sing. Tell me where you wanna go. Say what you wanna do. Say we living it like we own it. What? Said I'm on top of the world. What I need is you. Say we living it like we own it. Okay, I see. It's never too much, so just let the drinks flow. Later on you can come through. You know you're the flyest. They should call you the finest, but call me king 'cause I'm that dude. All you gotta do is leave your crew. Said I don't mean to brag, yeah, but I live a life that most can only dream about. Yeah. So baby, come be my dream girl. Pick a fantasy and let me work out. I think I know the song by now, so help me sing it, please. Tell me where you wanna. Say what you wanna. Say what. Say we living it like we own it. Louder. Said I'm on top of the world. What I need is you. Say we living it like we own it. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna need your help. When I say Mack, y'all say wow. Mack, wow. When I say Mack, y'all say wow. Mack, wow. When I say Mack, y'all say wow. Mack, wow. Mack in the back. When I say Mack, y'all say wow. Mack, wow. Okay. What you talking about? We run this town. We got it so now because we own it. What you talking about? You deserve this crown. We got it so now because we own it. Because we own it. One more time. Now when I say Mack, y'all say wow. Mack, wow. When I say Mack, y'all say wow. Mack, say where you wanna go. Yeah. What? Said I'm on top of the world. You said we living it like we own it. What?
So Athleta has been a premium fitness and premium brand inspiring the community and combining versatile performance fabric with fashion. They exemplify tonight's theme, fash, and
I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Trucking Fly. And that's a fly jacket, if I must say so myself. Then we got a little print in the back there. It's very dope.
But I never run away, even when I'm away. OT, there's never much love when we go OT. I pray, make it back in one piece. I pray. That's why I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my head. One more time, and I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me. I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my head. One more time, and I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me.
So Buster is wearing an official Dwayne Fish design. Ladies and gentlemen, Dwayne Fish. We actually have Buster Screen who's working in our first piece.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Douglas Says.
Now the real models are here. You better work. Go ahead, girl. Looking good. Excellent, excellent.